this channel, what are they? What are we trying to do?
A big thing, probably my biggest inspiration in doing this is probably like David Patterson with that dude in blue.
Yeah.
And his big thing is just like, I know it's gonna sound like super cheesy and everything, but just like equality between like cars and stuff. Like whether you drive a Civic or a truck or Lamborghini or whatever. But I mean, you just or this Jag.
Yeah, it's shaking like hell. Look at it.
Fast. Yeah, that's pretty bad.
Yeah, it'll look okay.
We'll fix it.
We'll work on it.
But just a lot of just equality basically between like people. Less hate, more appreciation, probably.
I think we should call the channel like Two Dudes in a Car.
Two Dudes in a Car?
Yeah.
That sounds good to me.
Say that. Two Dudes in a Car.
Oh, there you go. That van was just like broke down in the turn lane.
Nice. There you go. That's why you don't drive a van.
That's exactly why you don't drive a Chevy van. It's because you decide to explode in random places.
Alright, so what's the car scene like in Fayetteville compared to here?
Well, in Fayetteville, it's a lot of basically Civics and Ricers all the time.
Aren't those kind of the same thing now?
Well, most people, yes. But there are a few Civics that are done right. And, you know, done right to different people is different things. But to me, it's, you know, there's one, I think there's one or two for sure that have like an air ride suspension, so it's very functional and that sort of thing. But most of them are cheap wheels and tires, fart can,
and
call it done.
Slam to the freaking ground.
Yeah.
That annoys me. But what are you talking, like newer Civics or like the early '90s, mid '90s Civics?
Early '90s, mid '90s for sure.
Those are the cool ones, the longer ones that aren't so like scrunched up together. Because I feel like the new ones are so like.
There are a few new
small
ones that do look good, but.
Didn't you say there are a bunch of C7s up there in Fayetteville also?
A lot of the rich older grandpas love the new C7, so they'll just go out and buy one and call it done.
Alright, cool.
Alright, so we're back in the Jag.
We're gonna let Andrew.
This is actually my first time ever driving a Jag. This is also my first time ever driving a supercharged car.
We'll see if we can get it to whine a little bit, see if we can get to here.
It should be fun.
Damn, my phone is hot.
It was?
It is from the sun, yeah.
Wow. We are currently probably using one of the cheapest mounts available from Best Buy to film this on our iPhone.
We'll get a better camera sooner or later.
Yes, we are having some major camera issues. There's a huge dip.
Oh, take it at an angle.
Yeah. See, for those of you who don't know, I drive a Jeep, so when I see bumps, I like to go a little faster and just hit bumps as fast as I can. And you can't really do that in this at all.
No, really. you have to take bumps at an angle or you'll scrape the bottom of the car.
It's not a pre-runner.
It's not it's not quite like a Jeep.
Man, these brakes are touchy.
Yes, very touchy.
You can definitely feel how they're made to go fast though. It's made to be, I need to stop right now.
Okay, there's so many cops in Conway, it's not even funny. Like,
the cop game in Conway is a little ridiculous.
The police department in Conway is like 4 times the size it needs to be. Because
it is.
You can drive. I drove from Hendricks to Target yesterday, which was like a mile, maybe a mile and a half, and saw 4 cops on the way there.
That's crazy.
It's ridiculous.
Wow.
There was one sitting in the parking lot of Target too. It's just stupid. But the car scene in Conway is just kind of. There are only really a couple of us that really.
It's pretty much non-existent.
There's not really anything. There's a couple. There's a meet every once in a while where it's like a lot of vintage cars that like come out. Like old
the antique
Roadsters.
car game, I'd say, is probably
there's a lot of like
the most present.
old rich money in Conway.
Yeah.
So all the cars that come out are like 50s pickups and
Some Chevelles, that type
old
of
muscle
thing.
cars. Yeah.
But
The Jeep game in Conway seems decently strong. You know, here's one right here. Black
yeah.
on 33.
Schmitty built. The thing about the Jeeps though is that I've noticed that, well, I say that, but here's one that lives here. But the majority of the car game here is actually students that go to actually we have 5 colleges here in Conway.
3.
We have 5.
What are the other 2?
We have 5.
CBC, Hendrix, UCA.
There's a beauty school here that counts as a college.
Oh.
And there's another one that's really small.
And then we've got Conway High, which is huge.
Yeah.
Conway High is definitely bigger than Hendrix.
Okay, so before he gets back, we're at this gas station, and our options here in Arkansas are 87, 89, and 91. And I was this close to putting 87 in it. And for those of you who don't know, this Jag takes 91 or else it won't run. So before he gets back, don't let him know, but I almost blew up the motor. So this should be fun. Hey, I already got gas.
Oh, you put gas in it?
Yeah, I put 8.5 gallons.
Alright, sweet.
So,
Thank you.
no problem, man.